Discovering Tut, the saga continues. It is a very interesting chapter. It is written by A.R. Williams. This one is related to a Pharaoh dynasty. Tut's full name was Tutankhamun. He died in his teenage after ruling for 9 years. Tutankhamun was the last leader of the great Pharaoh dynasty. He was young when he died, so people have doubt that his death was a murder. In the year 1922, his tomb was exposed by Howard Carter, an archaeologist. When Tut's mummified body was found, he had lots of gold and wealth. Carter got him after so many years. After conducting the research on the treasures, he planned to examine his three nested boxes. Many parts of the treasure in the tomb were already misplaced. His tomb was found rock cut 26 feet under the ground, which also had some wall paintings. It reveals that he was suppressed in the month of March or April. One of the coffin put Carter into trouble. The gums used to paste Tut to the lowest of the solid gold. Coffin was toughing enough that made it impossible to displace. He put the box in the sun for numerous hours so that the resin rose up, but it didn't work. At last, he removed the adhesive with a chisel and hammer. Carter sensed he didn't have any other choice than cutting the mummy from the limb to limb. Thieves would have robbed the gold and treasures. His men first removed the head of the mummy, then they cut off each and every joint. After the process of removing all the body parts, they placed it on the layer of sand. They kept the parts in a wooden box and placed it at the original place. Later, in January 2009, the body was taken for a CT scan, which takes hundreds of X-rays and generates a 3D image. That night, after the scan, the workman passed his body from the tomb into a box. After 3 hours, they transferred his body back to his tomb, where his body now resting in a peace. In the chapter next, the writer told us about the family background of Tutankhamun. His grandfather was Amenhotep III, was a very powerful pharaoh, ruler over a period of 40 years. Moreover, his son Amenhotep IV succeeded him and initiated the strangest period in the history of Egypt. His name changed to Akhetaten, which means servant of Athens. Another mysterious ruler thrived him, who died very soon. Tutankhamun sat on the power and ruled for 9 years. To conclude that, we can say that Tut was a brave ruler of great Pharaoh dynasty. He died in a mysterious conditions and now resting in peace in his tomb.